Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. We are on week 8 of our $50 weekly grocery budget challenge. There are 2 of us, and we are spending $25 per person. That's where the 50 comes from. We are always hoping to use strategies to allow us to get more for our money, whether that is coupons, discounts in store, clearances in store, doubling up on discounts, like watching for sticker prices and then looking at the price of discount tags. So we are always looking for more. We did eat out this week, and I talk a little bit about that in the body of the video. We had a great week, lots of wonderful meals, and we actually had money left over. So check out what we were able to eat and what we spent. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks, everyone. The other day at work, one of my colleagues came in. Her name is Karen, and she passed out these little CFL fans get $5 off your next grocery purchase gift cards. She gave them out to everybody that was working that day. The way that you use them at Sobeys is spend $20 and save $5 off your purchase. Very, very thoughtful of her to do that. In conjunction with that, I've got these fast fuel coupons totaling just over $5. So I am going to buy $20 worth of groceries and save $10. Very, very exciting. So far this week, I have spent $38.68 cash. I've also redeemed a $5 gift certificate that was given to me by my friend Karen. Thank you, Karen. And just over $5 in fast fuel coupons. So at Sobeys, this baby spinach was on sale for $1. The cheese was on for $4.44, and we got 3 packs of them. They are the old cheddar, lactose free. I got steak buns for $3. I wasn't planning on getting coleslaw, but when I saw this coleslaw had the $3 off tag on it, I checked the shelf price and it was $2.99. So $2.99 minus $3, that is free. So I had to have it. Waffles are something that we love in our house. We don't eat them very often, but I always say, I'm going to make waffles and we're just going to put them in the freezer. And then they're going to be ready anytime that we want waffles, and we'll just take them out and toast them. And that literally never, ever happens. So waffles were on for Air Miles card holders for $1.69 when you swiped your card. Because I was redeeming some free things, I really wanted to get waffles. So we got 2 packs, and you can tell they were a huge hit in the house because one of the packs didn't even make it to this video. I also got in my redemption with the $5 off gift card and the fast fuel coupons, I got these sausages. They were on sale for $4.99, plus they had a $3 off tag, so I got them for $1.99. So all of the items here, sausages, 2 packs of waffles, coleslaw dressing, buns, spinach, and 3 blocks of cheese cost a whopping $12.69. That was very exciting. Sorry, $12.62, because I redeemed just a little more than $5 in fast fuel coupons. Also at Sobeys, I got this steak, Sterling Blade simmering steak, and it was $8 with a $4 off tag, so I got that for $4. And these 2 things together, I have really been wanting to make some Philly cheesesteak, so I'm excited, and I want to have that. I don't want to save it. I don't want to have it in the freezer for a long time. I'm craving that, and I'd like to have it this week. Then I also found these sausages, and the shelf tag said $13. So I thought I was going to get them for $8, which I thought was an okay buy. But when I got to the register, they rang in at $4.99. Sorry, $9.99. And with the $5 off tag, it brought it down to $4.99. So that's pretty awesome for 1.4 kgs of sausages. Then you can see in the back here that I have a bunch of Epicure. the other half, not we, the other half had a party, and the host redemptions that we got were these items here, and we paid $17. So that is also included in my budget. Left things that we need to get. We definitely need eggs this week. We are down to like, I don't know, 3 eggs. So definitely a dozen, perhaps even 2 dozen. And then we'll go from there. We had relatives visiting last week, and they have gone back home. And when they left a few items behind that they didn't want to transport with them because they were driving. So they left some milk. So there's some 3.25% and some 2%. They left some eggs. They left some cheese strings, some cheese. They left some bread, homemade bread, and they left some hamburger buns, and they left some romaine lettuce. They also left some cookies, but we already ate those. So this is actually these eggs with what we already have. And I thought we had 3, but we had a few more than that. So it gives us almost a dozen eggs. I am not sure what I'm going to make with this milk. I'm going to put my thinking cap on for sure to use that up. And I'm not sure if I could freeze it in case I wanted to use it in future recipes. I don't know if that's a thing. Definitely use the cheese. We'll definitely use the burgers. We'll definitely use all of this stuff. So we'll incorporate these items into our meals this week. Bagels with peanut butter and homemade strawberry freezer jam. A light lunch of cucumbers and tomatoes cut together in a little salad with salt and pepper, and these are from our garden. We decided to eat out of the freezer tonight. Ooh, trying to clear things out. We are having shrimp, coconut shrimp up here, and regular breaded shrimp. Yum. Grilled cheese on homemade bread. They are a little worse for wear. The bread wasn't cutting super great, but the sandwiches look good, and I'm looking forward to eating them. Trying to use up a few older items in the freezer, and I found these breakfast sausages. So we're going to cook those up. This is the summer squash from the garden, and I'm going to make a bake, I think a pasta bake, with some Alfredo and maybe a little bit of cheese on top. I had a handful of 3 different kinds of pasta left, so I'm just going to use them all in this bake to get them used up. This is the final result. Sausage Alfredo pasta bake with squash from the garden. I threw a handful of spinach in there. I topped it with a little bit of grated cheese and threw a couple green onions on top. I didn't wake up this morning thinking, hey, let's make a sausage squash casserole, but I did think this morning I should use up some of my stuff and what could I throw together. And sometimes the best use of your items are in something creative that you are just going to try out so that you use them up before you lose them. I am making homemade garlic bread. In here you see butter. I've added parsley and I've added some diced garlic, and it is just cheap diced garlic in oil that I had in the fridge. I am going to microwave it for just enough to get everything melted and stir it, then spread it on the bread and put it in the oven to bake. Leftover Alfredo bake with garden salad and homemade garlic bread, and I topped the garlic bread with cheese, cut up little pieces of a cheese string. It actually smells really good. The other half loves Chinese food, so gift certificates are always a fantastic idea for him for birthdays, Christmas, Father's Day, any occasion, any time that we just want to give him something. So it's always nice to have those gift certificates and be able to redeem. I will say eating out like this is not budget friendly. In general, it's not budget friendly, but it's definitely not budget friendly for $50 a week. There's enough food that we got when we took this out. We're also going to be eating this tomorrow, but it would have been more than our budget for the entire week, an entire week's worth of meals. So it's always, when people are looking to shave off of their expenses, eating out is definitely one. I've been craving Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. We are going to make them tonight. In this bowl, I have sliced peppers, mushrooms, and onions. And some of these peppers are from our own garden, so that was pretty thrilling. I'm going to slice the meat up really fine. Then I'm going to mix some spices and olive oil in. This goes on a sheet pan or a cookie sheet. It's a really easy meal. You bake it, and when it is at its specific time, maybe like 20 minutes or 25 minutes, then you top it with grated cheese, put it in for the grated cheese to melt, and then you serve it on the buns. Tossed in olive oil and seasoning and into the oven at 375 degrees. Bake on 375 for 15 minutes, then you remove, top with the cheese, and bake for another 2. Philly cheesesteak sandwiches for supper. Salad for lunch today. This is day 2 of the takeout. I'm still struck on how much of our budget this would have cost if we were actually paying cash for it. This is such an opportunity for anyone who eats out regularly to reassess how they're spending their budget. It's wow. It was just a lot of money for 2 days worth of suppers. Garden salad for lunch. It is the last of that romaine lettuce, cucumbers and tomatoes from our garden, a mushroom, and some dried cranberries. Tonight we're having the leftover Philly style cheesesteak. We are having it with home fries, coleslaw, and I made a little dipping sauce for the fries with some sour cream and some spices. So after watching this week, you can really see how eating out can absolutely have an impact on your budget. We eat out infrequently. When we do, it's typically on a gift card that one of us has received as a gift for something. We are always looking for options when we're eating out that are inexpensive. So restaurant specials, that kind of thing. But also I wanted to talk a little bit more, not just about eating out, but about how you manage your budget for special occasions. So the budget that we're talking about, the $50, that is our grocery budget for regular groceries and eating. Every once in a while, we have a special event, just like anybody would have a special event. We're gonna have a movie. We are having friends over. We wanna buy some chips or a treat. We don't consider that out of our existing grocery budget. We actually do eat a lot of our treats out of our existing grocery budget. What I'm talking about are those kind of exceptions to regular life. Someone gets sick, you want to make a special meal. I mean, those are always exceptions. Most people do have a little buffer of money that they set aside or budget that they set aside that's for entertainment or just for those one-off things. We don't have them often, but sometimes we do, and sometimes probably so do you. Anyways, I just wanted to touch base on that. Let me know what you consider a special or something outside of your regular grocery budget, and how do you handle it? You might be watching this on our Facebook page. You might be watching this on our YouTube channel. Either way, I hope you like it, share it, and always let me know where you're watching from and share your thoughts. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a fantastic week.